Hello everybody, I am Din Blackbones, or Dinmark, and today I'm playing the role as a player of Barbercraft and staff member of Barbercraft. I am going to be showing you guys the spawner situation. Recently there was a spawner system added to Barbercraft that would delete any spawners that surpassed 16 per chunk. So one of the rules that has been part of Barbercraft for a while is that there can't be more than 16 spawners in a chunk, and usually players would be banned and the spawners be taken away, things like that. So pretty severe punishments. So it wasn't all that great. Ollie, one of the managers of Barbercraft, decided to make a plugin that would delete the spawners if they existed in greater numbers than 16 in the chunk, or would stop the player from placing a 17th spawner in a chunk. So this is a very important thing to know if you're going to be doing grinders or farms with spawners. So I'm going to be showing you how this works. So one of the most important things that you're going to need to know when you're making your grinder or your farm is how big a chunk is. A chunk is 16 blocks by 16 blocks, and it goes all the way from 0 to 265. And an easy way to see this is to press F3 and G at the same time, and this opens chunk borders. It shows debug chunk borders shown, and you can see here there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 quadrants of 2 blocks per, and that's 16. Same on the other side, 16, all the way up. So pretty much all it does is just delete the spawners, tell staff members, and tell you that you shouldn't be doing it. And then it replaces them with a sign if they were already previously there. So let me just give myself some spawners. So here's a spawner, normal pig spawner. On Barbercraft there's spawner plugin, many kinds of spawners that you can have, but let's just choose a chunk here. Say this chunk, little cave, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll make a 4x4 square. All the pigs are spawning. Go here, 3x4, 4x4. See that? 16th spawner. Does not accept it. So it literally tells us you've reached the maximum allowed spawners, you can't have 16 in a chunk, and it tells us where you did it. So it tells you, the player, in the bold, you have reached the maximum allowed spawners in this chunk. Tells the staff member, the non-bold text, player tried to place a spawner at these coordinates, and that's only if they place it in real time. If it's just beforehand and no one has loaded that chunk for a while, it'll just say spawners were deleted in this area. The great thing about this plugin that some people may or may not agree with is that the spawners are permanently deleted, which is once again a positive or negative thing. The positive side of it is you broke a rule. That's your punishment. You're losing all that work it took you to get those spawners. You're not going to get them back because you broke the rule. The negative is that you're losing the spawners, but shouldn't have broken the rule in the first place. So that's just the basic overview of what's going on, and it's the spawner situation, the spawner system. So don't put 16 spawners in a chunk. Bad. Breaking the rules. Alright, anyway, thanks for watching this video. You need to obey the rules on every server that you're playing, or you will get into trouble. And I only made this video so I could help out my fellow players, because I don't want them getting in trouble. That's the last thing that we want on our own server, especially as players, as anybody, like staff players, new players, maybe not new players. I mean, they might not care about who's getting banned or not, but it doesn't feel good to get into trouble, and this will hopefully help you prevent yourself from getting in trouble. Most important thing of this video F3G. Press it, you'll see the chunk. And you'll be fine as long as you don't place 16 in that chunk. You'll lose your spawners.